This is a new topic we are going to learn today. It is normalization. So you all know that database management system is an important subject, both GATE exams and job interviews, and also our college exams. So I have decided to teach you the important parts of this subject. So now we are today going to learn about normalization. So what is it? So it is a technique which is used to remove or reduce data redundancy from a table. Okay, so we will use this normalization technique to do what? To reduce or remove the data redundancy from a table. So what is data redundancy? So data redundancy means repetition of data. Okay, so suppose a data is repeated in a table, so then it is called data redundancy. So to remove this we use normalization. So there are two type of data redundancy, that is row level and column level. So suppose this is a table with there are three columns, EID, ename and age. So these two rows, this row and this row, are exactly similar. Okay, so these are redundant data. Okay, so how to avoid this? To avoid this row level duplicacy or row level data redundancy, we use primary key. Okay, to remove this duplicacy. How? We already know that primary key allows only unique values. So if we declare this EID as primary key, then this will not allow the similar type of values or the similar values inside this column. So this the last entry, that is the similar entry as the first one, will not be allowed inside the table. Okay, we also have another level of data redundancy, that is column level data redundancy. Here I have declared this SID as primary key, so this is having only unique values, but these four columns, CID, that is course ID, course name, faculty name and salary, these four columns are having repetitive values, this for this particular row, this row and this row. So all these three rows having same values for these four particular columns. Okay, so this type of data redundancy or duplicacy is known as column level data redundancy or column level duplicacy. Okay, so how to remove that? So we will go to that later. First check what are the problems occur for this column level duplicacy. So this causes anomalies in our database. So what type of anomalies? So there are three anomalies: insertion anomaly, deletion anomaly and updation anomaly. So we will going to learn all of them one by one. We cannot add a new course or a new faculty inside the table until some students take the course or under the faculty. Okay, so we cannot just insert null values because SID is primary key. So suppose we want to add a course in our curriculum, or we want to add another faculty in our college. So we will add the course name, suppose C3. Okay, so suppose this is DBMS and faculty Z will teach this and he will have salary 35,000. It's okay, but we cannot insert a row until these two rows, or at least this row, is filled, because if we are going to insert a row with these details, then we do not have any particular details about these two. Okay, we do not know which student will going to take this course, we cannot predict future. Okay, so we are just first having a course, no students are enrolled in the course till now. So if we want to add these details or add this course in our table, then what will happen? So these two values are unknown, so we will left them. So this value should be assigned with null, but see, SID is a primary key, so null value cannot be assigned here. So we just cannot insert the course or the teacher's details until any students take it. Okay, so we need to add the students details along with them. Okay, so that's the insertion anomaly taking place here. That is also if we want to add a student in course C1, we want to add another student, suppose a student 5 with a name E. So he will also going to take course C1. So for the course C1, all the details of the CID, CNAME, faculty name and salary are going to be this data of the course C1 will be going to insert it again and again for every time we are inserting a student with the same course. So this will cause our data redundancy or data duplicacy inside our table. For SID2, the course ID C2 is taken. Okay, so only there is only one student, that is with SID2, who is taking the C2 course. There are no other students inside our whole table who is taking the course C2. So if we want to delete the details of the student SID 2, then all the details about the course and the faculties and his salary, everything will get deleted, because there is no other student which will carry the details of the course C2 and its faculty. Okay, we do not want to delete the details of the faculty or details of the course. We just want to delete the details of the student. So but if we want to delete the details of the student, we have to also delete these details about the course and the faculty. So that is why a deletion anomaly is being caused. Okay, so this will happen only when a particular course there is only one student enrolled. Okay, so that is the deletion anomaly here. So there is another anomaly, that is updation anomaly. So let's check. So if we try to update salary of faculty X to 30,000, then we need to update all the occurrences of X, which is the time consuming. So let's, in our table there are 3 particular rows where the faculty X is mentioned. So we need to update the salary of faculty X to 30,000. Then we have to update all the rows containing faculty X. So for this particular example, we have 4 rows with faculty X. Suppose in a large database there are 4 million rows with faculty X. So then all those rows will get updated. So it will take a huge amount of time. Why we need to expend such time? There is only one faculty we are changing, so it should need only one change. So not a millions of changes for every occurrence of the faculty. Okay, so this is also creating an anomaly, that is updation anomaly. So how to overcome these 3 anomalies and data redundancy? So normalization will help us there. Normalization helps us in removing these anomalies, also data redundancy. Okay, so what is normalization and what is the purpose, why we need it? We have done this in our video, but for our next video we are going to see what are the different types of normalization and how to achieve these different normal forms.